You need the headphones on. Oh, you okay? You got them. Good. All righty, everybody. Let's Grace, the title for the day is developing a major product or project with ChatGPT. It doesn't take as long as y'all think. I want to start off with some standards. I've seen people make video games with ChatGPT already in 3 hours. I'm jealous of those people. I'm just so we're clear. I'm very jealous of those people.
Okay, I know you about to figure out how to do it though.
I got the videos saved, Grace. I just haven't got to them yet. I got other stuff in the way. But as soon as
Otis gonna tap you on the shoulder and say, "Let me get them, man."
Otis gonna be in the class on Saturday. They're gonna be like, soon as I finished, I watched it, but I didn't do the watching. You understand? I didn't do the watching. Grace, I sent you a video that you should have thoroughly enjoyed. I told you to take notes from me. It was on
reverse engineering.
Tuesday, and up. Yes, going up. Reverse engineering.
Yeah.
I want you to pull up those notes for us.
Okay.
Because they're going to mean something for today. It's all about my vibration. That's for law. The law asked me a question this morning. I was telling him last night about how when I wiped out my computer, it just put me so far behind. I lost 6-7 years of my life. I just lost, Jerome. Like it's gone. It's in cyberspace somewhere. Cyber trash space down there. And he was like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "I just took a nap. That's the only thing I could do. Took a nap." And he just asked me a question about that this morning. And I just told him, it's all about my vibration. Okay. You can't do anything on this planet with a bad vibration and expect a good result. But we do it daily, but it never works. And that is truly the ignorance and the folly of man. It really is.
Did you listen to what it made to Abraham Hicks this morning?
I guess, but I guess your deity of choice is speaking to thee, Grace. Absolutely.
I got to talk to the Lord and tell him to stop talking to me through you, because you was oh my God.
No, between you, Adonia, and Jerome, I'm always in y'all business by accident. By accident for sure. Standards. You can do video games with ChatGPT in a matter of hours. You could write a book with ChatGPT in a matter of an hour. But it genuinely depends on what you put in to the system. So we need to talk about that first. And we want to split this talk into getting the right answers. That's the first section, Grace. And then actually, let's just stay there for a while. I don't know the next section right now. Let's just stay there for a while. Getting the right answers. Sorry, that's a video game just popped off in my ear. Getting the right answers. So how do we get the right answers? Well, context, relevancy. Put that down first.
Wait, both words, context, relevancy, or just relevancy?
Context, relevancy.
Okay.
Yes, context, relevancy. This is vital. Grace, you make good notes, and then you might have to go back to uploading videos like you. Yeah. Good notes. No, there you go. I have bad knees. Good notes, Grace, because this is going to be helpful. Context relevancy. What does that mean? Simple words, it means you need to put in a lot of context for what's relevant for what you're attempting to do. Now, somebody's always going to push back and say, well, I don't know what I want to do. And that is context in itself. Hey, ChatGPT, I want to do this and I have no idea what to do. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go, etc. And that's a lot of context because it will then talk to you like you do not know what to do. Just clear.
Yes. Can you repeat what context relevancy is one more time? I know you say you need to put in a lot of context.
Context that is relevant. Well, I don't want to use the definition of the word. How would I say content? Type things concerning your project and what you are trying to accomplish. A lot of things. A lot. The better your context, the better the output. Vagueness increases the chances of irrelevant and general and I'm sure y'all getting this, repeated answers. How many of y'all be getting repeated answers? Like that, just ask you that. Okay, Deanna. She's the only one. Because the rest of y'all.
No, she's not alone. Sorry.
Okay.
Couldn't unmute fast enough.
Yes. All right, without enough context, Grace, ChatGPT may generate off-topic subjects. Irrelevant content or content that's completely inconsistent with your goals. All of you have felt this before. Yes. So Grace, let me give you an example of what to type in. You know what? Let's do a real project, Grace. Let me pick something I really need to do. Or you give me something you really need to do. No, you know what? I've got some video game stuff. I can think maybe. It's so hard to think about what I need to do, Jerome, when I'm always doing stuff. I'm always accomplishing stuff. So I'm trying to fill a need. All right, Grace, I got it. I'm getting ready to release a Udemy class. Is it released or is it in the process of release? All right, in the process of releasing. So write this down, Grace. Generate a list Nah, let me not use me. Grace, what you need? I don't want to use me. What you need? What you need done?
Yesterday I put out, and I meant to send it to you. I put out a blog of the top 5 microphones needed for podcasting. And I included, I figured out how to link the top 5 that Carlos gave to me to Amazon. So when you click on the links, when you click on it, it goes straight to Amazon to that microphone. So I want to do more things like that. I asked Carlos yesterday, hey, what equipment do you need for podcasting? And then Carlos told me, and then I said, hey, I need to write an article on the equipment needed for podcasting when you don't have a lot of money. And so he did. And so now I'm gonna go do the same thing. So I want to do more stuff like that to where I can link stuff to, hey, go buy this. So I can be an affiliate. So when you buy this, I get some money,
You better be great.
Sounds like you need to, it sounds like you need to start some sort of website company called Quick Wins.
Please expound, Carlos.
All the articles. I'm not Carlos. It's way too smart. All the articles that you write are quick wins. They're all quick wins, and we love quick wins. Mm-hmm. Y'all ever listen to something? Yes, they all. Ever listen to something and they drop you a fun fact real quick, And you're like, yeah, that felt good. Yeah, we love to immediately in 5 minutes win something. Go ahead, Jan.
Okay, so Grace, not only do that, but when you do things like the microphones, see if you can become an affiliate of that. So when you drop a quick win and somebody goes and purchases, you also get a little income
Yeah,
flow.
I'm an associate with Amazon. I'm an affiliate with Amazon. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I create.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Good. So you need to be known for creating quick wins for people. You understand?
Yes.
That's what your articles already do. Might as well send them to, you might as well start collecting the data at some point instead of having Medium collect all their data.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so you need to set it. So the first thing I was saying was add context. The second thing I'm telling you all is you need to set a task for ChatGPT, but I'm going to go in great detail about this setting a task. You can put all this in one sentence if you desire. You're going to say, well, before I tell you what to say, let's say task definition, Grace, sets the specific goal or objective for ChatGPT that you wanted to achieve. That's what you're going to do. And you also want to give ChatGPT a clear understanding of the task that is crucial for giving you your templates moving forward, because that's basically what ChatGPT is doing. The thing you want ChatGPT to do should be extremely specific, concise, because you're trying to avoid ambiguity and vagueness. I watched Adonia do something Saturday, which was brilliant. She took, no, was that Sunday? Saturday. One day. Saturday. And you do this, and ChatGPT gave out some great stuff. And she was like, oh, but I want to keep that, but I want to do this. It's on brand for me. And she went back and put something on brand for her. The reason why that is intelligent, Grace, is because not only do you come off as a subject leader, but you also build that bridge and relatability when you do both. You're not just smart, you're heart too. Go ahead, Grace.
You said the thing you want ChatGPT to do should be extremely specific and concise because you're trying to avoid vagueness, and it was one more word.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. That's it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Don't want those things. Don't want no short man.
Stop it. What is this come from?
Watched too much MTV growing up. Back when the video VJs were big. Let's see. Bill Bellamy, Cara, anyway.
Yeah, Ed Lover.
that
and-
is,
Man,
Ed Lover.
yeah.
that is true. Don't want it.
Yes. Don't want it. Don't want it at all. Obviously, Grace, the task that you assign ChatGPT should be within its capabilities. Its capabilities are fantastic. However, Grace, there are people telling ChatGPT that if you do not give my answer right, kill yourself. But we don't want to do that. All right. We don't want to do that. All right. And then see what's next. Then pick what is crucial for you. If it's crucial, if you say, I need this very big thing for the love of God, stop trying to get it in one shot. Let me help you out. I need this. I really just need this chapter written. Stop. Break the chapter down into 5 sections, 13 sections, and do one at a time. It will save you stress. It will get you the most clear, concise answers. And what will happen is the continuity of what you received will all fit on top of itself. All fit on top of itself. And it's like Deanna been trying to get the answer all in one shot. It don't work like that, y'all. It don't work like that. At least not now. At least not now. And I did a pretty good job with that, Grace. I think so. I think so. So Grace would say, well, I hear you, but forget that. All right. Did you know that you can give ChatGPT multiple tasks at one time?
Oh, shoot. Nice.
Yep. Would y'all like to see?
Please.
Please.
I've been working on a mobile strategy game. And oh no, that's not the where's that? Oh, did I delete it? Adonia made me delete it. No, it's here. It's here. Here ain't there.
What is a mobile strategy game?
I like strategy games you have to think, solve puzzles, maybe go to war, things like that. And mobile would be cell phone, tablet, anything like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Well, absolutely. All right, then, Grace. So write this down for me, Grace, and so I can put it in the chat. You're going to tell me. You're going to put. I'm thinking. Task number 1, create a chat that has global server functions and local server functions. Task 2, so you'll put task 1 : what I said. Task 2, create a main story the users can play as the game progresses. Task 3, create a plot. Create a story for side missions and make it just as long as the main story. What task am I on now?
You just finished 3.
Task 4, create an additional side story to give the users extra content. Task next, because I have no idea where I'm at no more because I'm thinking. My brain is. And I got to go to my. Gotta go to my prompts here. Task next, create extensive NPC dialogue Task next. Create a not. Well, let me just. I'm sending all this to you, Grace. You're not gonna be able to. There you go. AI navigation to make the NPCs roam randomly. Well, I don't think he was gonna be able to. Yeah, read it out loud. The other.
AI navigation to make the NPCs roam randomly. You can create a random walk system where the NPC moves in a random direction for a certain distance and then changes direction. To make the NPC patrol specific areas, you can specify patrol points for the NPC to follow.
I'm assuming you didn't want me to say all that out loud, Grace. That was some
Okay.
nerd talk.
So just copy and paste that, or
Task, whatever. Have
task
no
6,
number.
create.
Copy and paste that.
Oh, okay.
And then next task is
Wait a minute.
decision making. Deanna, read that.
Decision making. To make the NPCs react to player actions, you can use Unity's nav mesh agent component to detect when a player is in the NPC's line of sight, and then use a simple decision-making system to determine how the NPC should react. For example, if the NPC is aggressive, it will attack the player, while if the NPC is cautious, it will try to avoid the player.
Grace, next, you got those two tasks. Next task is fight together group behavior. Deanna.
Fight together group behavior. To implement group behavior, you can use a simple state machine to determine the NPC's current state, such as attacking, defending, or searching. You can also make one of the NPCs the leader who makes decisions for the rest of the group.
And then lastly, Grace, alerting. Deanna.
Alerting other NPCs. To alert other NPCs to the player's presence, you can use a simple communication system where the NPC broadcasts a message to other NPCs within a certain range, letting them know that the player has been spotted.
All right. There we go.
You
Grace,
want these in your notes?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Antonio, I'm amazed, still amazed. I still think Carlos is and your voice are discriminating against Carlita and my voice, because you wrote dang near a page. I still don't get as detailed of an outcome as you are getting, and I'm not understanding. I think it's your voice or your, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but that's a lot what you just did.
It is. It is definitely a lot. It is definitely a lot. It's not my fault. It's Grace's fault, because me and Carlos have prejudice against everybody. We don't like y'all, so that's how it is.
I'm believing that. I really am believing that.
Yeah, go ahead, Deanna.
I have watched the responses come back to Antonio, and him and Carlos actually have a dialogue, like it's another person on the other end talking. Like Carlos will say, "That's great. I'm happy I can help you. Why don't you try this?" Or, "You know what? I think it's great that you are considering such and such and such and such and such and such for this." Like that's what I'm trying to get. Like, I'm trying to get the conversation, because he literally has a conversation with Carlos, where Carlos responds like it's another person responding and not AI. So
Deanna, that's what I'm talking about. Because I'll say, "Hi, how are you doing?" "Hi, I'm okay. What can I help?" And then that's it. And then there's no more, let's just chit chat. It's okay, answer my question. It's just weird. I'm feeling some kind of way about that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Miss Adonia, because like
It takes a while. I finally just got, after 50 conversations, to have an actual conversation.
Deanna,
Okay. Yes,
Deanna,
sir.
he
Yes,
cheating
sir.
on you. He cheating on you.
Brother Jerome, I'm thinking the same thing. He got some side stuff happening.
I'm glad somebody said it.
To make it happen, computer love. We finally made it true, Grace. Finally made it true. Computer love. Don't.
Watch it. Watch it.
That's it. That's it. That's what's happening.
Yeah, add those tasks for the
He done
Grace.
went from what they call an emotional affair, some people, to a digital affair.
Digital affair. That's it.
Watching digital
That's
affair.
it.
How many
Yes.
how many tasks are these? Is it everywhere I see a
need
capital
you
letter?
if you look, scroll down, I put
Thank you.
spaces in them for
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wrenched around and wrenched it off for you. And then I got some, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one for you too. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. And the ability has several line missions to put it together. Yeah. And then you can go ahead and wrench around those two. And then you're gonna send me one total list. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a video game in which me and Otis go to the bank. You know what I mean? We're going to the bank. And by the bank, I mean $50 million months. I know Otis ain't got a problem with what I just said. I know Oxalele had a thumbs up. we go throw these kids in there as producers. Go ahead, yes.
I'm sorry, this is a sidebar conversation, but I just want to congratulate Crazy News on recording their 200th episode.
Woo!
That's right. Yes, yes. And they got their own fans now too. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen that they got their own fans?
Oh, we do?
They be like, move side, they telling you, hey y'all all right?
Listen, okay, because I will text Renee. Hey, y'all have a Crazy News this morning?
Yes, you will. Yes, you will too. And be like, I was ready, Renee. I was like, I'm sorry, we had some tech issues over here.
Tech issues is that's an Adonia love story. Tech issues.
But thank you, you guys. Appreciate it.
No,
We keep rolling.
Very welcome. Very welcome. I've got to go run today. Who's running 5 miles with me?
I walk 5 miles.
I'm a die. Don't get it twisted.
I'll be there in spirit.
Okay,
You know, I will walk
that.
5 miles, but I can't run. I can't run yet.
I can't run 5 miles. That's why I hurt.
You more fit.
Well, I do it. That doesn't mean I don't stop, gag, die, pray, and evaluate my life choices while I'm doing it. Yeah, Grace, I don't know why I put myself to this shit. I mean, it's just, I don't.
I feel you on that. You quit. You probably quit about 50 million times while you're doing that 5 miles.
Every time my feet pound the pavement. This is some bullshit. I don't know why I let myself eat them damn Reese's. I don't understand. I evaluate all my life decisions, don't you?
I'll say sending you digital love with that run.
He missed the sexy. He missed the sexy. Law got it the right way. He say, look, I'd already lost my weight and I'm keeping it off, so I never had to go through that again. Grace, you got my tasks? You got my tasks?
Yes, sir.
Well, you got to post them.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah.
Wrench it. Okay,
Amen. I do understand. I told my kids, don't get fat. It's so hard. They be watching. They be watching me 40, 41, trying to get it off. Say, don't try to go through this. This is an example. And don't make no sense that you look at me and still do this same thing. Put it in line up for me too, Grace. Yeah, it still do the same thing. That's dumb. All right, here we go. I think I was able to do it right here too. All righty. So I'm gonna refresh this, and now it's time to share my screen. And I
Come
know
on.
y'all don't know y'all can do this. So I'm showing it to you. Is that okay? Showing it to you. Here's my ChatGPT. Here's code. Most of y'all like, man, I ain't never got no code on mine. I know. It's all right though. It'll be okay. Yeah. One thing. I am ready to begin programming, but will need your assistance to improve code and code implementation. There we go. And other areas of code. So don't be sneaky. Let's assign you a few tasks so you can help me better. Is this okay? All right, then let's roll. Yes, that is fine. I'm here to accept you. Blah, blah, blah. Along the way, just let me know what you need help with, and I'll do my best to assist you. Bam. Sure, I can help you with those tasks. Let me know how you would like to proceed and which task you would like to start with first.
Wow. Law has his hand up when you get a chance.
Did y'all receive, though, that we finna get these tasks done?
So,
Like right now, Adonia, all 17 tasks are logged in. I ain't got telling nothing else. It's going down. Okay, go ahead, Law.
Yeah, I want Chitty.
I got your site back up too. I did about 6 this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll probably look different by the time you get back to it tonight. But go ahead.
All right. My question is, okay, so I know Chitty has, like you can add in different chats or what have you. Does it continuously remember what it's been asking you, or because once you start a new chat, you kind of start that interaction all over again? That's been my
It's both and. All right. So this list is both and.
so this is
It
51st dates, so
remembers
I'm trying to figure out.
it remembers some, and I think every time they update it, it gets better and better and better. For instance, they real slick, y'all. This is the February 13th update now of ChatGPT. You can see it right here. Last time it was January 30th. You can see it right here.
yep.
So it gets better and better. They tell you if you don't remember it, then what happens is it's like, yes, it does remember. But we're not going to remember the whole conversation, but it will remember what this is about. That's why it titles it itself. It will remember what this is about to a point. A lot of times you have to re-remind it. Like if you're vague, if you think, oh yeah, since you remember what it is, do this for me. It will do that for you. You get this vague answer, and you'll be like, my bad. You right. And then go up there, copy and paste, and then be like, do this below for me. You get what I'm saying? Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go, let's go with task 1 first. Let's go with task 1 first. I would like the players to be able to chat with their 8-man teams and I would like for them to create custom chats. So hard to find the word custom in my head, Grace. Custom chats in which they can add up to 100 people. And I would also like them to be able to chat with anyone on the global server as well. I like to chat with anyone on the same server. That's what the same server as well. Bam. For implementing chat functionality, you can create a centralized server that can handle chat messages and send them to relevant clients. You can use broker services like RabbitMQ, Apache, Kafka to manage these chat messages.
Have
to
you heard
allow-
of those?
Nope.
RabbitMQ?
Neither one. Neither one. Building chats like this is one of my weakest areas. To allow players to use the 8-man chat teams, you can create team chat channel. You can create user interface, chat system, etc. Thank you. Your suggestions have given me another task I would like to assign to you. Task 18. Watch parties. Task 19. What you call it when you jump on the audio? It's not called audio chat. It's called, what's it called? Party chats. Well, I think it is. And audio party chats. Bam. Sure. I'm happy to help you with those tasks as well. For 18 watch parties, you can provide. Can you please provide some more details when you have in mind? Audio party chats, do you want to have voice chat functionality? Yes. 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 Okay, watch this here. Can y'all see I'm assigned? Y'all be trying to build and get all the answers. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to come all the way back up here one by one and get every single answer. They missed it, Grace. This is.
Yeah, I heard you. I saw it.
For task 19, on your chats, I want voice functionality for players within the game. Do you have specific requirements or preferences? So, such as group limits. I would like to limit voice chats to 8-man team chat and 24 invited users chat. I want them both separate functions. Please add noise suppression and all trending features from today's present. Take all this out. How did I know this answer that, Grace? Yeah, not paying attention. That's all right though.
Because it asked you question.
Because it asked me the questions, cuz. 18, for watch parties, can you please provide some more details on what you have in mind? Is this for players to be able to watch videos or streams together within the game? Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. For watch parties, I would like players to be able to watch videos of others, videos of their friends and others, and to watch streams together within the game. And where did I get these tasks from, Grace?
The question.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and come right here. I'm gonna go and make sure all these is in my notes. And I'm about to grab these two brilliant ideas here. Grace, I'm giving away the game. I ain't even got to be. I'm giving away the game, Grace. I'm giving away the game. All I need, y'all, is 100 Reese's peanut butter cups. That's all I need. All right. But we'll come back to this because I want to do it as much as without using third parties as possible, but there's no reason to harp on that right now because I'm not starting there. It just gave me 2 new tasks. All right, great. Let's start with task 1. I think I already said that, right? Let's start with task 1. Okay, let's go back to task 1. Let's go back with task 1 first. I like to be able to do this. Is there a way that I can have all of these functions in-house in which I do not have to rely on third-party systems? Scroll down. Yes, it's possible to create a chat system in-house without relying on third-party systems. You can use existing library tools to help you build the chat systems, such as server managed chat messages, database storage messages, add a client-side interface, all that stuff. To enable team chats and custom chats, you can create blah, blah, blah. Is it clear that I am getting all the answers?
Yes.
It should be 1,000 people in this class. It really should. It really should. It really should. All right. Let's see. Questions first before I move on.
I mean, what you did was self-explanatory. If you're given multiple tasks, Carlos is going to say, hey, okay, great. Which one you want to start with first? And then when you tell him, he's going to ask you more questions about that specific task. Hey, how you want to go about this? Tell me more. And he's going to give you suggestions. He's going to ask you questions. Hey, you want to do this? What kind of this do you want? What kind of that? You know what? Okay. Thank you. I do want that is what I need. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what Carlos did do? I mean, he did have you eventually separate them out?
Yes, because I separated them out. I separated them out from the beginning. I told.
Well, you numbered them. Is that what you mean when you say separate them?
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And now I'm going to get all the answers. See, this is very complex code. This is going to be thousands and thousands of lines of code. It's not going to get that to me. And the artificial intelligence has safeguards in there to protect itself from copyright infringement and such and such, such and such. So Grace, if I try to make it do something without doing the work, it's going to say, you know, as an AI language model, I can't do that. But if I break it up into tasks and show I'm doing the work, I can get that. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, it is possible to create in-house. All right, great. Overall building chat system is important. Okay, outstanding. Can you show me an example of this? Here's an example of how to create chat system in Unity that supports team chat, custom chats, and up to this 100 people in global chat. And now it's giving me.
That is so what I would do. Because when ChatGPT tells me, "Hey, you can do this, do that," I go in that. Well, how do you do? Can you explain to me how to do this? This. Sure. Because I don't know. I try to get it done.
Jerome, I just need an example. This it. And it's giving me. So guess what I'm going to say first, don't you? Outstanding. Let's create the user interface first. I want to have a modern user interface. By using Unity's networking system, you can create.
Antonio, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but programming, gaming, and you got a little bit of an intelligence, and you have all of us to a disadvantage because you know how to talk to this artificial intelligence, and I ain't mad at you, bro. Okay? I'm like, damn. That's
Jerome,
that's
I
amazing.
am still mad. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Oh,
Still
stop.
soft.
Well, that's why I'm giving away the answers. It's true. I'm giving away the answers. And if you notice, though, I haven't used anything about the only thing I used as far as my intelligence goes for computer programming was those tasks I copy and pasted these. Like it was like these long ones, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it was only because I had been doing this for a while and they were up here. This was stuff that I was going back and forth, and then they were like somewhere in here, somewhere way up here, Grace. I don't remember right now, but they were somewhere way up there. So now we have them down here. I am now creating the chat. I don't know where to start, but what I need to do now, this is with zero coding experience. What I need to do now is read for an understanding. And here's the crazy thing. Let's say I don't understand what this means. I haven't even read it yet. Let's say I don't even understand what this means. I go to YouTube and I'm just going to paste the whole damn thing in there. And right here, I'm starting to get answers. And if I wanted a better answer, create a chat user interface in Unity. Now I could just shorten it up and now I'll get better answers. How to make a chat user face in Unity.
Man, this is crazy.
Man, I'm out here in these streets, man. How to make an online chat using Unity easy tutorial. Now watch this here. Come right here. How to create an in-game chat. I just type in user interface in Unity. Here's the crazy part. I got no coding experience. I'm not using it. I'm not using it, Grace. I'm not using it. In-game chat guides for developers. So I'm going to open up this one because it comes directly from Unity. Unity chat tutorial. I'm going to open up this one. Multiplayer game chat room tutorial for Unity. I'm going to open up this one. I'm good to go now. Now what I have, without even looking, is enough intelligence to tell Chibit, Carlos, Carlita, I forgot what how Law says he is.
Chitty.
Y'all not hearing me. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I know, look, voice chat, text chat. And then using voice chat in your game, blah, blah, whatever. Let's see, input settings, choose between push or talk mic. Okay, see right here. Oh yeah. Watch this, y'all. Watch me build this, Jerome. Watch me build this. I'm gonna drag this over here. Uh-oh. Right there. Drag you. And then drag you. There we go. Next to my chat. Bam. Voice chat. Boom. Oh. Let me start with UI panel, this chat. Oh, I only brought up text chat. So then let me not even deal with voice chat for right now. I'll come back to that. All right. Text chat. Let's put this in here right here. Bam. Text chat. Bam. Watch this here, Grace. And I'm going to give it. Move this out the way. I'm going to give it good answers. Text chat. Multiplayer games. Want to be able to add chat with their friends. Yeah. Don't worry about that. What is that? What is that? What is that? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Using voice. There we go. Text chat. According to Unity, blah, blah. I want to send messages. I want to send messages, use message templates, free unlimited text fields. I'm going to put all this here. I want to send messages like Rocket League, use messages templates like Elden Ring, limited text field which blocks specific words and phrases, and have free unlimited text fields. Bam. Did y'all see it? I don't know what I'm saying. All right, somebody gonna watch this online. And
Yeah.
chat compliance as text to speech, some accessibility. You know, we could add these. This is for people who need these things. We even do emotes and pings. All right, and then toxic. Oh yeah, please, Lord, help me, please.
So basically, you're just taking, or you're doing the research. But what I can do to create it in Unity is just take my experiences with gaming or whatever and tell it to do it, because I like this part of this game and that part of that game, and just mend it together. Well, have the software do the work.
There you go. Just like that. Just like that. And look, it already got Unity already has chat assets already built in. Already built in. I just need to do exactly what Otis said. Add a new game object, add a new script, using this, using that, but we're gonna come back to that later. Connect the user. So we need to do, I don't need to put that in here. Connect user, put that in here. Like, if you can see, I don't know what I'm saying, but the computer, the Google already does. So I'm just gonna look for anything, send a new message. I think I already said that. Put that. Send a new testings, private channel, delete. Oh, delete messages. That'll be automatically part of that for. All right, and then bam. Let's go over here. Use this in multiplayer. Unity multiplayer game. Chat room tutorial. Bam. Bam. Let's read it real quick. Sorry. You gotta be okay. Look, they already gave me a code. This is what the script looks like. Here's a whole code. Build real-time chat system functioning. First require this API and blah, blah, blah. Send messages and classes and state blah, blah, blah. This is what the script looks like. So I'm gonna come back to this because I'm gonna have him building that script. Watch it. So Liz. And then look, this is how, then we subscribe to pub channel, blah, 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 and here's all that script. Oh, then I got all this script. Oh, then I got all this. Oh, watch. Okay, watch what I do, y'all. All right. Copy and paste this. Probably got timed out, I figured. No worries. Yes, I am a human. I do appreciate you verify. And then, bam. We rolling, not grace. We rolling, not grace. Sure, here's an example of sending said messages like Rocket League. You can create predefined messages like this. Using this, you can create this. Watch it. Limit
You know
text
all about
fields.
Elden Ring.
Oh yeah. It was like #1 game last year. Free unlimited text messages. It's just going. It's going. It's going. And remember, I'm still in task 1, but now I got task inside of task, inside of task, inside of task. Now watch what I do. Thank you. Can you show me what this code will look like so I can match it with mine and compare? Which I'm not lying, because they just gave me code.
If you're looking to get a new car, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive. Sure, you love your old car, but you know it's not normal to give instructions on how to open the window. It should be self-explanatory, but it's not. And notice how when you're in other people's cars, you can feel cushion in the seats? That's pretty nice, right? No, it's just normal. So bundle your renter's and car insurance with Progressive and put the savings toward a new car. It's time. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
This week at Macy's, find your new favorite jeans with 40% off Levi's looks for him and her just in time for spring. Or use your coupon or Macy's card and take an extra 15% off handbags and wallets, already 40 to 50% off. And take an extra 10% off great furniture and mattress deals too. Plus, Star Rewards members earn rewards even faster during Macy's Star Money bonus days. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Wendy's 2 for $6 lets you mix and match some of our best items, like Dave Single with a 10-piece crispy nugs, medium strawberry lemonade with a spicy chicken sandwich, spicy chicken with a Dave Single with a strawberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade, if you're into that. Chicken Sam, crispy nugs, strawberry lemonade, Dave's, nugs, Sam. Whew! Pick what you want at a price you want. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6.
For a limited time, price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. On the card only. Single item at regular price.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Grace, watch this. Grace, watch it. Watch it, Grace.
Come on, Carlos.
Adelia, come on. I need a mic so I can drop it.
Wow.
Oh, you're right.
I don't want to talk to you right now, sir.
This is basically implementation that includes input where players can type their messages and text fields and such and such and such and such. You can add additional templates, features, templates like toxicity management. Okay. Let's begin with, understand this code. Now I'm gonna cheat. Well, okay, I'm not even gonna read the code because I don't want anybody to say, well, you know what the code is. This is basic implementation that includes input field where players can type their messages and text and chat. Great. But I didn't even read the code yet. So I'm gonna go sending. Hey, can we add, actually, you know what? Let's see this. Thank you Can you analyze my code? And Grace, you're going to change the name of this. Change the name of this. Change the name of this to Antonio builds a video game with ChatGPT, a complex video game with ChatGPT. Can you analyze my code and tell me what it does? I'm gonna just come right here. I don't know. It's this one. Don't forget to clear the input field. All right, come right here. What is this? Then we subscribe to the, okay, come back. This is what the script looks like so far, build real time. All right, so let me compare this code. Come here. Using these, let me see. See if I got more. Using. Bam, let's get it in. Sure, this code seems to be setting up a simple chat interface using that and blah, 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 blah. To send messages containing blah, 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 blah. A few counters tracking chat messages. To start function, the start function is empty, so it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. This, say less. All right, got it. Watch this here. Can you take this code and merge it with this code so I can have one code? All in a day's work, Grace. All in a day's work. Sure. Here's the merge code.
As long as you understand this. Great way to go, sir.
Well,
Long as
yeah, no doubt. But the deal is, hold on.
You knew what to ask. Because
It's not that I knew what to ask.
Well, because what Carlos gave.
Here's how I had
Because of what Carlos gave.
Antonio didn't have to do the work. AI did the work for him.
Right.
Let the Lord use you.
He knows how to do it, but the machine did it for him in a split second. That's amazing.
Let the Lord
That's amazing.
Let the Lord use you, Jerome. Queuing game objects, keep on going. And if it don't finish, I'm asking to finish. Oh, it just finished. There we go. So now this is my full code. Right? This is my full code. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually here, I'll just try to make this simple for y'all. What I'm gonna do, where's notes? Is that okay, yes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this is in this folder. I'm gonna call this chat system. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm getting ready to create this code or log all this code down. Bam, queue object, and I had a closing bracket. Now watch what I do, Grace. Before I even move, I'm not testing nothing. It's irrelevant. I just want to check for errors. Come back over here. I was trying to use an example for anybody, but I just like, I got to do this anyway. Let me just do it. Can you check my code for errors? Bam. However, you have some unused variables and methods in the code, such as custom font, submit button, canvas object, blah, blah, blah. Sync check. If they are not being used in your code, you can remove them to make it cleaner. All right. Cool. Can you improve my code? Because that's what I was going to ask next anyway. Certainly I can improve your code, Antonio. Here's your new code, son. Remove unused variables. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to delete all those because I'm going to add all those variables back when I'm actually doing something. Use consistent naming convention, sure will. Consider splitting the pub nub related functionality into a separate class, send message. Got you. Send message as needed, error handling. Bam. Got it. Consider using the interfaces. It's all this improvements. Man, I wish I could see our faces, man. Look at y'all, man. You do not have to understand what I am doing. You just need to understand. What was the original title of this, Grace?
The original title. Let me go back to the top. Let's see. Developing a major project with ChatGPT.
You just need to understand that you can develop a major product with ChatGPT. You go ahead and keep it that title, Grace. Or maybe, I don't know.
And you
maybe.
do not want to see my face right now. I'm so mad. I'm amazed. I'm happy for you and pissed off all at the same time.
All right.
I just don't get that kind of juice. I just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
That's about right. That's about right. Like, look at that Michael Jordan win the championship, man. I'm so glad for you, but you though, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
But Antonio,
That's
Yep.
thank you, because I was while you were talking, I was in ChatGPT too, and I said, you know what, I've changed how I've been talking, different things that I've been saying, and I was like, okay. But I literally was like, hi. I literally, it's so weird. But it's like, okay, but it's been helping me come up with some great blogs and stuff, and I've been putting them on Medium, and it's like, okay, it's really, if I look at it as just AI, then I'll completely miss it. And so I kind of was missing it, even though it was giving me the information, but I was kind of missing it a little bit, if that makes sense. So it's actually really helped what you've been saying, because it's helped me to know what to put in and what information I'm getting out, and it's been helping other people. So thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, go ahead, Deanna. I'm trying to, Grace, I can't give the game away more than I'm doing right now.
Adonia, you and Adonia is like the Kelsey brothers in the Super Bowl. The guy, Jason Kelsey.
Yes.
So Travis.
Which one is Antonio out of the Kelsey?
No, lay down.
Antonio is Travis. Because
Yeah,
Adonia is Jason. Tell him F you, congratulations. Tell him F you, but congratulations.
F you, congratulations.
Antonio is Travis. Yes.
Even though he's my brother, I'm feeling salty. But okay, I get it. You're right. I'm gonna act right now. And yeah, I'm gonna act right, but yeah, I'm feeling salty. I really am, because you're amazing. And I even when I copy Renee, I'll get a little bit more and then it kind of stops. And I'm like, you doing that because Antonio, like they want to save everything for him, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's Grace's fault, y'all. That's the best Grace's fault. And why she said
it's easy to blame her. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy.
It is. It's Grace's fault. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, I think I have officially learned how to talk to Carla. Okay. First, check your private messages. I think I got it, y'all, and work with me. Work with me. Every time I'm working with Antonio, and he's telling me, you gotta tell it everything you want. You gotta tell it everything you want. You gotta tell it everything you want. And I'll be like, y'all, I'll be like, give me this, give me that. So I switched it up. I was like, I really want to do this. I want to do this thing. I want to do it on a master level. I want to do it like this. I want to incorporate all of this in it. And I want this and this and this and this and this. And I want you to ask me questions before you finalize anything. And it was like, okay, cool. We can definitely like, and Carlos started talking. Carlos was like, cool, we can do this. But can you answer a few questions for me so I can make sure that I got everything straight before we go into this? And it gave me 5 questions. And so I went and I answered those 5 questions. And it told me, thank you for these detailed answers. With the answers that you have given me, this is what I have come up with. And I was like, okay, this is great. This is great. And I already had an outline for what I'm doing. So I was like, well, can you combine this outline with this outline to make it a master outline? But ask me questions before you do it so I can make sure that we're on the same page. Right. Well, before I do this, can you answer these 3 questions for me before I make the master outline? Cool. I answered those 3 questions. It's like, you know what? I thank you so much for your detailed answers. Here's your master outline. And when I tell you it was a beast, and I was like, okay, now I want to title this. So, and I was like, well, thank you so much. This is awesome. This is great. Thank you so much. Now let's something Antonio, he's used it in his dialogue before. So I decided to use it this time. I say, okay, now can you help me title our outline? Great. Well, here's some suggested titles that I have for the outline. Cool. Okay, here are the suggested titles. I was like, these are great, but I don't want us to get stuck within this environment of things. So can you give me some more commercial titles for this particular thing? And he was like, sure, here's some commercial titles. And I was like, perfect. And one of the things Antonio taught me was don't have to go with just what it is. You can mix it up. So I told him, I said, you know what? I like this title, but can you give me a better subtitle that better fits what I'm trying to do? And he was like, sure. Here's some. But he said, Carl, he said something about the subtitles that was a little bit different. He said, okay. He said, he told me, I'm glad you are choosing what you're choosing. Here are a few alternative subtitle suggestions. I hope one of these subtitles resonates with you. And then I picked one. And this is what Carlos said. That sounds like a great subtitle that captures the essence of your book. It's important to choose a subtitle. No, it's not too much. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little too much to give away.
You don't have to say no more. I'm gonna do what you do, Deanna. I'm gonna do it your way. I'm not gonna do it
Darby.
your way. No, it's the same thing.
But because I've been here when Antonio, he's writing several books at one time, and he's teaching me how to talk to Carlos to get what I need from Carlos, because I'm now writing a 6-book series myself. I started, you know what, Uncle Jerome, I knew if nobody was gonna do a facial expression, it was gonna be you. I don't know why I knew it, but I knew it. A 6-book series. And so and mind you, this 6-book series didn't pop up until Antonio started showing me how he was having conversations with Carlos. And stuff just started popping up everywhere. Then he showed me something that he did in my mid journey, and my brain just started like, I don't know what happened. My brain was like, ooh, big coloring books, ooh, big activity books. Let's go play. And that's what my brain has been doing. And all of the conversations that he's been having, because I'm like Miss Adonia. Carlos not talking to me how you talking to me. how he talked to you. Like Carlos don't talk to me how he talked to you, and I don't appreciate this conversation. I want the same daggone information that he giving you. He's giving you too much stuff, and I'm getting this little whack little half stuff over here. I don't want that. I want the whole damn conversation.
Okay, D. Okay. So you know what he's been telling us for years. Hey, you know too much. You got to go to Carlos like you don't know a damn thing.
Grace.
Deanna, you want all the smoke.
I want all the smoke. I want it all. And Grace, while y'all been talking, I've been sitting here. Something told me just go talk to Carlos.
Yeah, I'm telling
you, have a real conversation.
The other day I said, "Hey, I need to do this," and I just tell her what I need to do. You know, hey, yeah, I need to do this. Sure, all right, come on, here's this, and I just talked to him.
And what I'm loving about it is Carlos is now talking to me how he talks to Antonio. So I said all that to say that me and Grace have been with Antonio for years. And I'm not gonna speak for Grace, but I'm hard-headed as hell.
We are.
Oh, go ahead, Miss Adonia.
I'm not hard-headed. No, just kidding. I do, Liana, no, really. I'm surrendering now because your excitement and how you picked up on the intelligence. I was just trying to be not nice. So I had attitude. I'm adjusted, and me and Carlita will go back at it. So thank you.
Each out to get. I am past my pay grade now. But no. You finna keep going. You finna keep going because you softening all the hearts. But I've been doing work in the background while she been talking. I don't know what to tell y'all outside of I could be charging you billions of dollars, right? Outside of that's what makes sense to me, Janice, in my mindset for my gangsterness. Right? That's how I speak to myself. But at least ignorantly follow along, because as you ignorantly follow along, you'll catch something, and the next time you won't be ignorant in that area. You keep going and you keep going, because I promise you what I'm doing now in the background, I don't know a damn thing about this, Tracy. This is way above my pay grade. That don't mean I ain't got the answers, boo-boo. You hear me? I got the answers and most suggestions. But go ahead, Deanna, keep on going. Tracy, you're looking like you're glowing this morning. You're looking like you ate some Wheaties during the Olympic season. Yes, go ahead.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not Grace spoke up for herself, but I'm still not gonna talk to Grace. I'm gonna talk to myself. I'm hard-headed as hell. Like, hard-headed is an understatement. And here recently, I have just been like, but I'm a watcher. Like, Antonio always tells me your superpower comes from you being a kid. Kids watch everything. I don't care. You could have made a sandwich and they will go right around. Tracy says she's not at the school, so she's really good. Kids watch. You could make a sandwich and tell that kid, hey, and that kid get hungry. Let that kid get hungry enough. They're going to make the same sandwich you just made and you never taught them. It's because they watched you. He's been verbally teaching me while showing me. And then I've been just paying it. Like, I have some top secret stuff from him that I shouldn't have because he was helping me on something. And I paid attention to the conversations he was having. So when it comes to the prompts that you need to talk to Carlos, you don't need a prompt. You just need to be yourself, be a kid, and ask the questions how a kid would ask them. Man, Carlos, I want to become a superhero in coloring. I want to create the greatest coloring book ever invented on earth. Can you help me do this? And ask me questions before you finalize the color book so we can make sure we on the same page and watch what you do. Man, I want to build the greatest writing service ever. I want to be the master writer, and everybody comes to me to write their stuff. I want to be known for my blogs, my books, my ghostwriting. Carlos, help me build this company. How should this company look? Where do I need to start? What do I need to have? And ask me questions, Carlos, so I can make sure we're on the same page. And watch what Carlos does for you. If you just talk to Carlos like a kid would, kids ask 1 million questions a second. They don't worry about how it's shaped. They don't worry about how they know. They don't worry about grammar. It's sometimes I talk to Carlos and spelt words wrong. And he still answered my question. Kids don't care. They just want the information. So if you talk to Carlos like a kid, Carlos will spit out your answer in great detail. And he'll ask, but you gotta tell him what you want. Carlos, I want you to ask me questions. Because I don't know what to tell you. So since I don't know what to tell you to get what I want, I need you to ask me the questions you need to give me the answers I want. That's what I have learned in watching Antonio and ChatGPT. And when I tell y'all I have beasted some stuff I would have never beasted before, if y'all got framework, if y'all think framework is awesome, I done beasted some stuff that I didn't even think I could do. All because I learned how to talk to Carlos, and I learned how to receive suggestive conversation. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. All right. Tracy, and then Aunt Shelley.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. Hi y'all.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
But what I wanted to say was the ChatGPT. Last time I talked about the educational system. Now, when we got last week, we got emails already talking about how can we use ChatGPT. So the message said it was a meeting we're going to have that we need to figure out how to incorporate ChatGPT within our educational system, because we know that the students are going to know about it and they're going to be utilizing it. So they're now telling the teachers, hey, get ready. You need to learn what this is. And so that's a whole seminar that we got to go through now at school.
You better go in there and run that show, Tracy.
Well, I was like, knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but like some teachers, they've never heard of any of this. And, I was explaining, I'm like, oh, this is about to take over. I'm like, it's not about to, it's already taking over. And some of my students had already heard about it. And they were already Googling every answer. And so now they're using it. They're using more of the ChatGPT side. That's one thing I just want to say. And then the second thing, like y'all were just talking about the different things that y'all use it for. I told my daughter about it. Now, I don't know. I know one time you were talking about, if you go into school and you're in college, you're supposed to do the work, right? So I did tell my daughter about ChatGPT first. She was like, I got all these essays to write. And I was like, use it as a resource. And then she was like, I used it, she's like, I changed some stuff. I wanted to make sure. So I have a question though. How do you make sure, like if she's using it at school, how does she make sure that she doesn't get like dinged or anything for, I know there's like a plagiarism site you could go to, but like what tips could I give her on how to use it and not like get in trouble, or, you know what I'm asking?
Yes, the only thing she has to worry about here in this particular case is the copyright infringement, not due to its copyright, but just because she made an agreement that she is going to do all the work, and she'll be using help and assistance. So she can use a paraphrase tool and re-paraphrase one paragraph at a time, and then it'll be her words paraphrased. I'm not sure what she's using it for, whether it be mathematics or written text, but that's all. The number one issue would just be using a paraphraser tool. and then to use the work to increase her work and not use the whole thing, right, to create the whole project. Well, she'll be just fine.
Okay, because I didn't even think about using it for math. I just thought about it. She was just with the essay writing and just helping getting ideas and thoughts together for that. So it does the math for you too, huh? Oh yeah, no, I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna
It
tell
does
her about
math.
that.
I wrote a business contract with it yesterday.
Watch yourself, Reverend.
Sir.
Sure did. Sure did. I sure did.
Okay.
I sure did.
But wait, okay, listen, before you and D get your day started, because I know as soon as the call over, y'all be on. I'm calling you, okay? Don't just okay, look for the 409 number. All right.
I'm just trying to tell you, and I used it for a business contract yesterday. Tyrell had an emergency, and I was like, I'll tell you what, let me knock this out for you real quick. Tell me what you need, boom, 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 boom. And I gave him back his emergency. He's investing in the company. And he was like, hey, I don't want to lose no money. And I got you. I got you. But anywho, that's all I can say, Grace. You understand? That's all I
And
can
you
say.
got a log giving 4 or 5 question marks in this chat. I'm like, what?
Because ain't nobody think about it. I know. I absolutely get it. I absolutely get it. But when he asked me, I was like, I could do it, but I'm not fit to actually do it. Duh. I might as well just go back and ChatGPT. I'm not fit to do all this work. And that's exactly what I did. Get whoever's next, Deanna.
Hey, Shelly.
Okay, go ahead, Aunt Shelly.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm on the road, so if y'all hear that background. But I
Okay,
was
be safe.
listening. Thank you. I was listening, and I'm thinking to myself, hearing different ones say they're upset because they're not getting it. And I'm thinking, I haven't even had a chance to get on the site because my computer, I haven't had a chance to practice. So I've been on the calls and listening. And I'm like, gosh, I got to get another computer. I'm missing out. I'm getting behind. I'm behind in gaming. And I was really getting frustrated, but I kept trying to be positive. All things are working together for my good. And I'm on my phone, so I can't see the screen when you share your screen because it's so small. And that's why I would be on my computer and my phone for the sound. But what I was wanted to say is, from South Carolina to Florida is a 7-hour drive. And so being on the road and without any distractions, I can't help but listen. But what I learned today is just even listening, it helps me because one part of learning for me is hands-on, but then the other part of being able to retain is being able to hear the instructions. So being able to hear and listening to you go through your process and telling us what to do is still helping me to know how to learn how to talk to, Carlos. So, and then the other thing I wanted to say now, I'm trying to share my joy now. So on the night before Valentine's Day, someone blessed me. And so now I have a new computer. And when I get back home, I'll be able to set it up. And I'm like so excited because I can't wait. It's like, Lord, I got to get on and practice. I got to get some practice in. And it's just been a blessing. It's sad, but then it's a blessing as well. I'm excited. It's going to make me go harder when that time comes.
Sure.
And I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that's giving their input and sharing their accomplishments and their victories because I'm paying attention. I'm listening. I'm coming.
That's good. That's real good. Come on, y'all clap for her.
Woo! All right, Auntie Shelly.
Congratulations. Got your computer. Look at that. Ain't even have to come out of pocket. It's just lay right in your lap.
What? But so there's an esoteric reason for that. I'm gonna put this in God talk. Y'all
watch it.
Okay. Don't mind me.
Me and Jerome is listening.
Talk. Okay.
Me and Jerome is listening. Come on.
God talk.
Renee is listening too. Come on.
God loves what Shelly loves. Shelly needed a computer. Shelly asked for a computer. but didn't get no computer because Shelly's mouth and her spirit were not aligned.
Watch yourself. I mean, you was eavesdropping with me and listening to Abraham this morning. Yeah, you were.
I just said that in my motivational moment on Sunday.
So Shelly said, Lord, I need a computer. And just like that little boy that your pastor talk about, Grace, the little boy was walking to the store with his mom and dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Walking to the store with mom and dad. Ooh, mommy, I want that one. Dad, I want that one. Stop, boy. Come on, let's go. Mama, I want that one. I want that one. I need this. About 50 times. And the little boy got to a bike. Mama, I want that one. Dad, I want that one. And they kept walking, but the boy didn't. He stopped. And he cried. And cried. And cried. The daddy came back and said, go ahead, finish it, Grace. Go ahead and finish it, Grace. Go ahead and finish it.
Oh, you want that one for real. That's the one you want.
For real. That's the one you want.
That's the one you want. That's the one you want.
Come on, get this bike, son. Because his spirit was aligned.
Watch yourself, sir.
With that particular bike. The rest of them, he just wanted. But he cried over that one. And I'm just trying to tell you that Shelly been crying.
Watch it.
Over that one.
Driving 7 hours. Lord, I feel like you've forgotten me, but I'm gonna keep paying attention. Help me, somebody.
You better hush.
Amen.
I know I ought to quit, and normally I would quit, but I'm gonna stay on this call until I get it.
Okay, now you better preach.
Then God says, girl, go and get that computer. That's the one you want. I ain't telling about nobody. I'm just trying to tell you how this thing works, Jerome. That's it. All right. I ain't want to say universe with that one. You hear me, Jerome? I ain't want to say universe with that one. God dog it. Shoot.
And I done had a lot of computers, but I ain't never been as excited as I am about getting a computer this time, at this moment in time.
God is in this little circle, because just 6 months ago, God snuck Jerome a computer. Then, just 3 months ago, God snuck Renee a computer. And a printer.
Yeah.
I don't know what's coming to Janice, but it's going to be good. Janice, take this apartment, all right? It's going to be good. Yeah, anyway, I don't know what to tell you. All right,
Today is Wednesday, sir.
It is.
No, today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday. That's why you acting up like this. It's Thursday.
Okay. Oh, you over there crying, girl. I'm sorry.
I am. Jesus, man, stop it.
Hey, all I can tell you is there's a reason why she got that. So all that, I don't want. All right, but don't want. Keep acting like that. Keep on doing it. That's why you're missing. That's why you're missing. Because let me tell you something. I'm only going to talk to the Antonios. Let me call y'all out real quick. The Tracy, the Adonia, the Antonio, the Deanna, and the Law. All right, I'm only going, and the Melissa. I should have put Melissa at the top of the damn list. I should have put Melissa first. She should have been at the top of the list. See, I want to be a career writer, and I want my New York Times best-selling, stuff. And I don't care nothing about that. You understand? But I want them to know I'm just as good as you. Don't play with me. Y'all not hearing me. You this is serious.
Just as good.
And so I went out there and I put this great book out. It's fantastic. It is. It's fantastic. And I've been waiting. And I'm supposed to wait. They got to July 20th, which is my birthday. I'm supposed to wait. But now they done pissed me off. And see, God uses that about me. This you got to understand. God knows who I am, Jerome. God know I'm a heathen, a little knucklehead, a little pistol starter. God know this here. So what God to do for me, Adonia, is let somebody doubt me and let me overhear. Oh shit! Well, I tell you what, then. Right? Come on. See, I named everybody who act just like me. Sure did. Are you gonna say I can't? All right. Okay. Watch.
Wait.
Watch.
I was just getting ready to say you was right until you added that end part because we like you. That see now
Yeah,
you
like
messing-
that. See,
you messing with me.
we got the same spirit. There we go. We got the same spirit. Watch me. Watch me. All right. I dare you tell Tracy what she can't do. Watch she be superintendent tomorrow. I ain't even want to teach no more. I just she get superintendent retired too much. I just wanted to show you I could do it. Didn't even want to be here in the first place. It made me stay here an extra year. So y'all need to just know that some stuff is irritating. So Melissa's about to get blessed. I'm now writing all these books for Melissa. I could publish them myself. I can keep 100% of the money. I got a publisher. I have a publisher company that's ready and unused. Well, it's used. I've just got plenty of it, but I don't want to because publishing ain't my thing. It's her thing. It's her thing. You know what I'm saying? It's her thing. And I know Melissa is going to love my books, or at least the marketing of my books, the way I do. You know what I'm saying? So God then upset me probably for Melissa's benefit. So anyway, let me show you. Let me show you behind the scenes. That wasn't my plan. Melissa wasn't my goal. I had this goal before she came back. And now she back, and see, God had already pissed me off before she came back. So now all that energy is going to her now. If I was her, I'd be sitting back going, don't let anybody message him before July 20th, please.
You know, I do that every day. But I've also read the first book, so I'm allowed to do that.
That's true. That is true. She did read the first book. And then the Grace, we just go, I shouldn't. But just so you can see, Grace, what Melissa got her hands on. You understand what Melissa got her hands on? Let's see. Okay, just read this one little point, Grace, okay? Right. Okay, here we go, Grace. And then I'm gonna show y'all this code. I'm gonna show y'all what the food around and happened. Is this it? Right here. Right here, Grace. Just start right here.
Okay. Kofi thought about the first time he entered the forest. He could still remember the lush, verdant growth that surrounded him on all sides. The forest floor was covered in a dense carpet of soft, springy moss that cushioned your every step. With every step Kofi took on the forest floor, he could hear the springy moss giggle and moan in happiness. Beneath the moss, there flowed a river of sparkling fruit juice that was sweeter than 1,000 sugar canes and colder than an Ashanti winter. The sparkling river of fruit juice meandered its way through the forest, providing sustenance to every living creature who participated in its sweet, life-giving liquid. The flavor danced in Kofi's mouth, and his taste buds sang of the flavor's goodness. As Kofi walked through the forest, he forgot about all his worries, and life was perfect.
Oh yeah, stop right there, Grace. Let's just skip down a little bit. Tell us about the trees.
The trees of the mystical woodland of wonder were like nothing Kofi had ever seen
Oh,
before.
hold on, Grace. Tell us about some days.
Some days, when Kofi was alone, he would walk deeper into the forest and stumbled upon a colorful display of candy scattered across the ground. The forest floor is enchanted. Candy would appear in all different shapes, sizes, and flavors, each piece a feast for the eyes and the taste buds. Kofi spent months playing with the large, juicy gumdrops that bounced when he stepped on them. Come on, Willy Wonka. Anyway,
I'm just trying to get you to know that we done caught this Willy Wonka Harry Potter magic. That's all. Don't even worry about that though. That's a children's young adult wizarding world. Do you understand? We in these streets, and that's in Africa, by the way. We done caught this magic. Well written. Anyway, don't worry about it. We ain't trying to bother y'all. All right. Let me show y'all what I did and we conclude.
You done made Dr. Sugar turn her camera on, okay?
That's a book with a black African wizard. Now imagine, all we got to do, all me and Melissa got to do is just push that. And here's the deal, and it's written. Remember I told you, I don't want to write books for black people. I want to write books for everybody. But the characters are black. You understand? The characters are black. Just here's what it is. I've seen the Harry Potters where the characters are English. Now these characters are Ghanaian. Let me go ahead and show y'all this here. This is everything I did, Grace. I rinsed around and rinsed it out. This is where I stopped y'all at. Y'all saw me do this code. It's like, okay. Can we? Remember, this is my chat. And I said, oh, that's my weakest part, Grace. If I knew how to do a chat, yeah, I'd have been selling y'all a chat for $9.99 a month. Been selling y'all a chat. So I said, okay, watch me be ignorant, Adonia. To add this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, and you can do this. And in fairness, I went, What you say? That's what I was thinking. Thank you. I understand what you suggested, but I don't know where to integrate it. I don't know where to integrate your suggestions into my code. Here's my code. There's my code. Oh, well. Antonio, to integrate your code, cuz you need to modify on send messages and the JSON messages and the public send. And you know what? I'll tell you what, here's an example of it. Here's an updated version of your code with the modifications. And then bam, got me a little network error, Grace. It's like, that's all right. Please finish the code. We got a little network error. Say less. Let me finish the code for you, bro. Got it done. And I was like, all right, that's pretty good. I was like, okay, I'm getting it now, Grace. Watch this, Grace. Okay, I've implemented the code and everything you said, but I may have an error or two. Can you check for me? There's my code. I knew I had an error because I didn't understand what the hell it said, Tracy. It got past my understanding. But I put it together. The code looks good, but there's a small error at the end. We're gonna fix that for you. And now I have a full chat interface that allows send, receive messages. Y'all don't know when the clock is y'all church folk. That's right though. I did it without the knowledge, and I did it while talking to y'all.
All right. Okay.
So I'm scrolling back up because I was real slick, Grace. I asked for some suggestions. I said, can you make this better? You can display timestamps. Did that. You can display avatars. So now for that, I put in emojis and typing indicators. Watch this here. Watch this, y'all. Watch. I'd like to add emojis and typing indicators to this blah, 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 to my existing code. Can you help? See, I didn't try to do all these at one time. I did that and failed before. I did these two. Now I'm doing these two. Guess I'm gonna do next, Grace. These two. Guess I'm gonna do after that, Grace. These two. And then I'm gonna have a full chat that has a user interface, but now the chat gonna be sexier than Tracy, and that's hard. That's hard. Me and Deanna seen her twice in person, and she get more voluptuous each time. I don't know what's going on. You're drinking that, what is it, gravy, cornbread, which it's one of them. It's that Southern Texas stuff. Yeah, that's what she doing. So it's hard to get it past that. You understand? Here, Grace, my chat is about to have timestamps like your iPhone. It's going to support you create your own character avatars, emojis. It's going to show when other people are typing like their little bubble. It's going to have notifications, image file sharing. That means you're going to be able to share. It's going to have a search, and it's going to have edit and delete messages. Grace, can I push it further?
Please.
And I asked up front, Adonia, can we do this without using third parties? So I don't have to worry about no monthly fees. And I own that. Okay, can you help me? Now, what I'm gonna do, Grace, I'm gonna go grab my code. See, I'm trying to help y'all. Don't let them talk about me too much. When they talk about me, it better be VH1 coming out to tell my life story. That wouldn't need to be. Hit command refresh because I can't. There's bars in my way. The Zoom bar is in my way. Yes, computer. I'm a human. Are you? So I'm gonna try to wait for this to load back up. There we go. That's why I always copy and paste, Grace. You feel me? I always copy and paste. Now I'm adding these features now to add support emojis. You can use the built-in Unity user interface text components. Say, listen, go on, hook a brother up. Now we're gonna let this happen in the background. Who's got confessions, questions, answers, praises? Oh my God, I'm so glad. Did you write it with everything with ChatGPT? I haven't even put this in Unity yet, but I know it's gonna work. And if it don't work, guess what I'm gonna do, Grace? Get the error code, copy and paste. Say, hey, can you fix this? I got this.
Please.
Well, let's wrap this up, Grace. Any questions, y'all? Any
Can
questions?
y'all please let me know when this video is uploaded? People have already been asking me, can I get this video? So I can tag them in the fan club.
I do understand.
Done.
And yesterday as well, please.
And yesterday as well. All right, so we'll have both of them up. We'll have, Tanya, you looking good. Look at you.
Okay.
You see the Aaliyah curl in front of her? Okay. Okay, little mama. Okay, all right there. All right. This has been helpful, yes?
Very.
Yes.
All right. The only thing
Yes.
is Adonia ain't give us all $200 a piece. If she can do it.
Okay, fine. Okay. I surrender. It was great. I surrender.
All right. There you go. There you go. So, Grace, I'm getting some complex answers back here. So nobody know what the hell you talking about. You feel me? You know what the hell you talking about. I mean, call the coroutine from the on message system message.
I don't even know what you just said. Now, the topic, did you still want developing a major project with ChatGPT, or what you changed it to? Antonio builds a complex video game with ChatGPT.
We can do developing a major project. We keep the same one, but I think I'm gonna do this tomorrow too. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because I think it's inspiring. It's inspiring for a couple of reasons. For one, how the hell you get him to talk to you that long? Right? That's one. And then two, you see, I don't know all this stuff. Y'all think I be out here Mark Zuckerberg typing code? No. I mean, it's something I do, but not outside my league though, Grace. It's outside my league. But everything I do is always competing with Apple and Sony and Microsoft because I'm trying to get $100 billion, Janice. You can't be Janice' friend broke. You understand?
Watch
you
it.
Can't do that.
Janice like no. Miss Janice say no.
Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to. We just got to. Anyway, you understand it, Grace. You understand. All right. Well, I think y'all been blessed.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
Yes.
So I'm hoping. Y'all will be okay. That's it. Y'all will be okay. You got it. It's not an issue. What you need now is just practice. I was telling my son, my oldest is 14. And in the Smith household, you get 14, you learn how to drive. And my dad taught me how to drive at 14. So I told him, I said, he's been driving. His mom's been gone for like 2 weeks. So that's another, I don't know if Otis is here, but he's gone like 2 weeks. And so all the kids been with me. And I ain't drove nowhere. You hear me? I ain't drove nowhere. You driving. Because I can't wait till he get good, Janice. I ain't never driving again. Never. I have him drive me to the bathroom. I'm not driving, period. And I ain't walking and I ain't driving. God damn it. You do it.
I'm waiting on my grandson.
So you understand.
Yes, they're 15 and 14, and I'm ready. I'm gonna come take me to the grocery store.
I know that's right, girl. I am ready. Yeah, so he good. He's been about 2 months now in. And we got in the car the other day. That boy just got in there and pulled out the driveway, Grace. Hit that left turn. And I knew he was doing good because the first thing I did, Sugar, was I hopped on my phone. And I didn't realize I was on my phone.
All right.
And I said, boy, you doing so good. I'm on my phone. I took him on the highway. I had him going. He ain't know what the second day he learned how to drive. I had him going 80 miles per hour.
I know he just looked at you and gave you that Aiden / Antonio smile.
80 miles per hour. I say, now I told him it's easy to drive the car at 80 miles per hour than it is at 8. It really is. But then I told him, now you gonna kill us or you gonna keep us alive? One of those should be your goal. Let's find out. I swear to God, y'all should see me talk to my kids. I promise you. I promise you I told my kids this. I told them that he went all over the causeway. Y'all don't know, it's like to get to Galveston is 10 miles of just water. It's just water. It's scary the first time. And I had him do all that stuff. So he got it all. He drive on the highway. He drive all of it. I done it. Give him 1 more week, Grace. I'm be like, Janet, you come take me to the grocery store. Dang it. In fact, then I'm gonna be like, go on to the post office, pick this. I ain't gonna be in the car. Go on get my mail out there. He gonna do everything, Grace. It ain't gonna be take me to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store for me.
And so it begins.
That's what parents really be waiting on. Go, I need you to go here, go there. That's it.
I remember them days. Go over there, Renee. Go over here. My best memories were when my mother was not in the car and Renee was just driving by herself. Sweet victory.
Look here. Me and Jan gonna have some Uber drivers. You hear me? Uber drivers. That's what we got going on. I ain't playing no games.
6 more years.
6 more years at 14. They started riding around here, Grace, at 14. 14. We ain't got time for that.
Amen.
14.
My youngest son started at 13.
Oh, see, there you go. See?
Yeah.
Me too, Miss.
That's what I like. That's what I like around here. We got to get it in. All right, so this has been a blessing to y'all. I'm grateful. And I don't have anything else to add. We'll do this again tomorrow, but higher. And I suppose if you desire, all y'all should pay for this class. So find a homeless person and give them $5. That's your requirement for today. Fine. Don't worry about what they doing with the money. They ain't your business. That ain't your business. All right. Just go and give them $5. I would say $1, but inflation, we up here now. Dollar ain't doing nothing no more. $5 is a bag of chips. Some eggs, apparently.
That's right. Maybe a little thing of eggs.
Man, you got a dope deal, some eggs these days. That's all right. Yeah, all right. $5 to a homeless person. I think that's fair. If you don't find a homeless person today, don't worry about it. Do it in your heart. And the next time, God will send you somebody to give to. All right. That's all right. That's it. I think that's a fair exchange. Don't you say a fair exchange? I think that's a fair exchange. You find somebody homeless. All right, there you go. Find somebody
More than fair, more than fair.
more than fair. So find you somebody homeless and go bless them. There you got it. So no problem at all. Y'all, love you. You got everything. Both of these videos will be up. You can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. And we'll keep the hot stuff coming. All right, no, y'all so welcome.
Thank you.
All right, now.
I am determined to be rich.
The middle class is not for me.
I need news that cares about me.
And not news that's gonna scare me or make me mad at another people group.
I need news without politics.
And I want news that will point me to the money.
This is the news where it happens.
The moments that change the world.
These are the stories we need.
The info that we care about.
We only give you news
that puts money in your pocket.
And the news
that gives us an advantage.
This is the work that continues.
Who we are today.
And what we can become
tomorrow.
That's it.
This is where news without agendas can lead us.
Your wealth matters.
This is why more perspectives
make us stronger.
And how our mission can inspire
tomorrow.
This is journalism that helps the world we live in.
This
is
Mexit News.